to do a quick review of the Sunny Health and Fitness exercise bike or stationary bike that I bought from Amazon. Now I finished with the assembly and it wasn't very difficult to assemble. If you follow the instructions to a T, you should be finished within 30 minutes to an hour. I got an exercise bike because I have Achilles tendinosis in my right ankle and I wanted a way that I can lose some weight that I've added due to the injury, due to just lack of health. And I wanted to shave off those extra pounds and really kind of get some cardio done so I can work out and live a better and healthy lifestyle. My research. So I did a lot of research on the bike to get. Obviously, one, I'm going to note that I'm a student, so I'm working with a very minimal budget. And I was trying to find a bike that was affordable as well as, it works. It will get me in the direction that I'd like to go. And so this bike had a 4.3 rating, if I remember correctly. And I looked up everything about the bike, tried to look at more reviews, and usually it's a 4.3 rating or a 4.5 all across the board. I imagine this is because for the price, it is exactly, it's a little bit better than what you expect for the price, in my opinion. I do want to mention the bike's weight limit. The weight limit for this bike is 220 pounds. That is exactly how much I weigh. So the key is when searching for a bike, you do want to look up the weight limit of the bike. If you are getting a bike, if you're a really tall person and you weigh over a certain amount, or maybe you're a little bit wider than I am, which you'll see in the next video, don't get this particular bike because the weight limit is important. You will break the bike. It will run out on you. I'm even taking a chance here because that's exactly how much I weigh, and that is exactly the weight limit. So kind of protect yourself on that front. If you weigh a little bit more, you probably gonna want to spring for a more expensive bike. Amazon says that this weight limit is 240. Please always scroll down to the manufacturer's information and look at the correct information that they give you. And my final note is that I am not a professional reviewer, if that exists. I just hope that this helps. So yes, I'm not a professional. I can't tell you about nut retention or anything like that. I can tell you how the bike works for me and how satisfied I am with it. And so far, I'm really excited, I'm really satisfied, and I will take you on my first ride. A couple of things about the bike for now. So, of course, this is the wheel. Usually, the wheel doesn't make much noise. This is your resistance. It actually goes up to a pretty high resistance, or maybe my legs are just, maybe my legs are just really weak, because I wasn't able to pedal that hard. This is obviously for the seat to tighten up, lock it, move it, but I have my bike positioned in the place that I want it. So these pedals, these hurt just a little bit, so you're gonna need to have a shoe on while doing this. You can definitely loosen this, open it up, and I want to do a quick thing about the seat. I've seen a lot of reviews, like when I was looking for the bike, that says the seat is uncomfortable. This seat feels like any other bike seat that I've ever sat on. So it's just the right level of uncomfortable, the usual level of uncomfortable. Okay, and I've got it working. Awesome. So this is me riding the bike. I did move my resistance up a bit, so the noise for the bike doesn't really bother me personally, that is. I'm riding pretty slow right now, but the noise for the bike doesn't bother me. It's just a spinning wheel. My first exercise bike that we had in our house, it sounded like so this is a delightful noise. I'm just gonna give you guys a sneak as to what it sounds like when you go double time or when you do a power workout. And that is my dog. His name is Hans. He's very inquisitive and he's going to get hurt. So this is me going at my full speed. And I bring it back down. Hans is a little scared of the bike for good reason. But yeah, I mean, that's the review that I have for you guys. I really hope that it suits you well. It's pretty easy. It's easy to assemble, easy to ride, maybe, depending on the resistance that you set it on. I enjoy it. I'm very happy with it, and my goal is to use it every day for 30 minutes. And soon I will give you guys a second review about how it's going so far, just to let you know if it withstands the hold of time. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this review, and I hope it suits you well. Thank you.